Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another HBars 3 replay. Spawn on the top left side as the red Mexicans, we have Bandido Brudi, which seems very Mexican. Is that racist? Is that culturally insensitive? Well, on the bottom right side as the blue British, we have TheSeer. Of course, let's talk about the player's explorer names. Richard Burrow, that sounds very British. And Melkor Anya. I have no idea if that's Mexican. Either way, let's take a look at the natives on the map. We've got the House of Vaza. It does give them access to the Royal Arquebus and the Winged Hussar. Up here we do have the House of Oldenburg, granting access to the Royal Hunters, as well as Northern Musketeers. Trade post now going on up. And let's see. Neither player has selected the deck just yet, so we have to wait for a moment. First player spammed the build settler collection, so I'm just going to not have him selected. Looks like the British player's eyeing for the No True Scotsman to drop the bagpipes here, but it's still worth 50 EXP and 50 wood. No True Scotsman fallacy. And over here, and there's also a carrier pigeon carrying 75 food. Are you sure that was not the pigeon itself? It was carrying 75 food in his chest. After all, you do eat chicken breasts, right? Atención. Oh, we do have a deck here. I wasn't paying attention. We do now have the... all these names I can't pronounce. Holagdiga de Grana Ditas? Just one Hacienda wagon and 2 settlers. Very nice. Haciendas are like 600 wood themselves, so they're expensive. Plus 2 settlers. Very good value there. 300 wood, advanced saloons. Saloons now support population and be constructed in the exploration age. The saloon's build limits increased. As to plus 2 build limits, you get 3 of them, as well as provide 20 population. You see a saloon out in the field? How expensive are... I also now can't remember. Saloons like 300 wood, aren't they? That's pretty good. That's good. You can get that instead of going for housing, as well as provide good trickle of gold. And you can always supply out some of the saloonists for a bit of military with a high population support. Jalapeno peppers arise fast for a brief period of time. Villagers gather resources significantly faster. Looks like 5%, as well as 250% for the haciendas themselves, the free gathering rate. And rum distillers. Looks like he's really going to eye for gold. Wait, is he going for mass outlaw? This to me looks like mass outlaw to me, going for the estate stuff. We've also got the 10 insurgents, advanced arsenal, cigarette roller, villagers gather coin from estates and rice paddies faster, plus 20%, so he's really eyeing for hacienda stuff, hacienda gold collection. Renegade Navajo ships 10 Navajo riflemen that inflicts more damage to villagers than usual. And actuality, that's actually a unique benefit for this particular shipment. Cavalry combat. Guerrilla tactics improves saltieros in combat and grants in the guerrilla tactic big button ability. If not in combat, saltieros will automatically be stealthy with no speed penalty for a short duration. And rifle introduces hit and 15 hit and damage. Liberation March, all infantry and cavalry train time to move faster. Yep. Just as I thought, and we've got Mexican Mint, ships 500 coin, villagers gather coin from all resources faster. Exile Mill, coin from estates and rice paddies faster. Tessingo Cusiers, ships a number of powerful Cusiers, enable them to be trained at forts. And looks like the forest puppers are preventing this military wagon from building this saloon. Oh boy, he doesn't realize it. Oh god. And Mexican standoff, outlaw range attack Range gets a chance for critical hit, but also damages itself slightly. Land of Miramaya, all your soldiers transforms into powerful French volunteers. Infantry armed with rifles gain more range. Factory, habanero peppers, and cantinas. Upgrades to cantinas. Saloons and cantinas, which have Ronin and Outlaw units tech plus pop. There's the saloon. He also went for the Tlaxcala, a Aztec city. Ships 2 settlers, each new and existing hacienda provides 2 settlers. And Tlaxcala ally. Ships 1 native and TheSeer Travis, a naval selection of Jesuit or Mesoamerican allies. Which ships was to provide you the Spanish conquistadors, and he has 3 shipments available. For the British player, I guess we spent quite a bit of time on the Mexican stuff, since there's a lot of unique stuff. We got Settlers, Greenwich Time, Rise Fast Ships, 1 trade post wagon, each one of your trade. He is now revolted, of course. Mexicans tend to have a lot of revolts. We do now have a big wave of frontier wagons. We got Soldiers of Fortune. Defeat enemies now also rewards coin as well as EXP. Team Trickle gets trading routes generate significantly more resources, and native settlements now trickle EXP for the entire team. Outlaw Combat. Outlaw Mercenaries points increase damage by 15-15. Land of the Walker. The Spine Flag may be pounded anywhere, causing the those to recharge significantly faster. Now you got the filibusters now throwing a whole bunch of demolition charges there on the trading post. So it's going to put the trade dragon there, I'm guessing. And now the British cards, if we have enough time: Villagers, Woodwood, Gold, Longbowmen, Musketeers, Scots Guards, Cavalry Damage, Cavalry Hit Points, Advanced Arsenal, Villagers, Boyne, Yeomen, Musketeers, Cold Steam Guards, Hussars, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Fort, Hussars, Rockets, Factory. Okay. Gotta get that quickly, because combat is about ready to ensue a bit more. We do have a Mexican factory already on the field. Of course, Mexico can get up to 3 factories if I remember correctly. Filibusters now advancing forward with the support of some Bandidos. The siege attack is, while it may sound impressive, it's only 24 damage. I think pikemen do more damage than that. The British player is designed for a big wave of longbowmen and musketeers. Filibusters are a musketeer, and the Bandidos are, I think they are, of course, an outlaw unit, yet they're outlaw. Outlaw skirmisher with 18 range. So they will be effective versus the British musketeers. Of course, got some longbowmen here, which will be effective versus the filibusters, which are classified as heavy infantry. Grenades do connect on in the charge attack. I got the militiamen now advancing on forward. Same bit of damage there. Being pursued by the longbowmen. Longbowmen do have good range. Let's see, the haciendas. What they're currently providing. Of course, I don't see the trickle for them. He is going for chests of coin for all his trade routes. And we do also, of course, have the factory providing coin as well. It does provide 5.5 coin per second. We also got a Villa 1 Hacienda wagon. Of course, there's a lot of unique cards here. A lot of mercenaries and outlaws. He does have all 200 population available at the moment, even though he has no infrastructure on the map whatsoever. And this, so he has going to have to hold the line here to protect that factory wagon. We got an Hacienda wagon here. Bandidos receiving quite a bit of damage there. They are, of course, the light infantry. They don't have a whole lot of health to do off with good damage. Another wave of banditos there. Hacienda is under siege. You have another Hacienda over here. I think I hear cows being deployed in the field. Of course, every Hacienda deploys out, gets 2 free villagers. Very handy.
Thank you for paying my ransom.
Thank you for paying my ransom. I don't think that's something you want to hear all too often. Another shipment's available. He is going for another Hacienda. Bandidos do get a good demolition charge through there. There's 20 Bandidos here versus 57 units. Not many musketeers for those Bandidos to get bonus damage on. Longbow do have a good attack speed. Bandidos do also have a 2 attack speed. It's actually not bad as well. And you do see some of the charge attack there. 22 damage, 3 AoE. So it's a decent grenade side weapon. Fast throwing time. Good damage there. First player does have another shipment available. He's going for a yeoman. Grenadiers and musketeers will not be useful versus these banditos. Both are classified as heavy infantry. Going for more villagers is probably a good idea. The British player doesn't actually get him boom. Did not manor boom, did he? He's going for minimal manners. So his villager count's not that great. Well, to be fair, his opponent's villager count's also really not good. He's heavy relying on trickles. And not exactly trickle, but periodic drop-offs. And yeah, these outlying ones are just a coin, not a whole lot, but it is a bit more steady. So it's basically a trickle of a coin every so often.
Mande?
And here we go. Trading routes generate more resources, and native settlements also trickle EXP for the entire team. Let's see, 6% more drop off, so that 8 gold will turn into about 13. And yeah, trading posts enable auto gathering. Nothing too significant. So that little bit EXP trickle will be useful to get more shipments, that's for sure. We do now have a handful of Forlatos. Probably butchered that as well. Ranged outlaw on horseback, ranged cavalry, light cavalry. Those are dragoon variant. Honestly, I have to read the outlaws because I'm not very familiar with outlaws. Or a lot about these. Don't see demolition charge. Demolition charge have 12 range. He's going forward. He's charging for demolition charge. He gets a massive volley on the longbowman. Very good. The demolition charge there on the longbowman is very good. Even though it doesn't do bonus damage, I believe. He at least hits something that he won't do regular damage anyway to them. Now here comes these Bandidos. I don't know they don't have a charge attack themselves. Of course, longbow will gain close damage from them since they are dragoon variant, and they don't appear to be all that great, honestly. Those are got disintegrated. Yeah, they died so quickly I couldn't really tell what they're specialized in. Let's see now. Oh, they do have a charge attack. Big game hunting. Not bad. 22 damage. Bonus for heavy cav, bonus for hand shock, less versus villagers. And now we've got the House of Falls now being deployed on out. And the scientific expedition. The balloon will spot all these villagers there, collecting up these local forest puppers, some reindeer. And looks like Reg is amassing more outlaws. He has... Wait, how many saloons can you get with this revolt? Because I count 7. Or the game counted 7 for me. That's quite a bit, and that's also a decent triple there. Yep. He's going for Mass Skirmisher, while Longbone won't counter them. They at least be a soft counter rather than a hard counter. And I would say British players in Commerce Stage, I don't think he can squeeze out the next age to get out Falconets, but he is going to bring in some fishing boats, which may be a good alternative for some food income. They get up to 9 such saloons, jeez. I know Mexico's tend to be one of the most extreme factions when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Like, they just revolt all the time. They revolt as almost as often as the French.
Commandment.
The French in real life, I should mention.
¿Quién busca salvación?
The problem with Baja is they're always going to be lacking heavy cav. Yep. I suppose also could potentially roll a heavy cav depending what type of mercenaries in the field. Winged Hussar. I guess since Revolution doesn't count as age 3, so they can't get out the Winged Hussars from the House of Vaza. Or else he would have gone for them a long time ago. Yep. Oh, he's doing a good job of not winning during the first push. He's doing quite a good job of fighting his opponent, and now this is exactly what Red needs. He needs to find these good opportunity to hit these villagers. The British player has a lot of exposed villagers here. This is going to hurt him quite bad. Bandidos. If we throw a demolition charge, he doesn't want to waste his demolition charge there. Oh, there goes his villagers. After all, high explosive charges tend to be very effective versus villagers.
Orders?
And now looks like these villagers will be pursued. Villagers going to have to lose them. He's going to lose a good number of them. Another 4 more, so he'll be down to 35 villagers. Though he is getting some good amount of fishing boats, and he's going for mass fishing boats, which is a bit more safe at the moment.
Come on,
Of course, fishing boats do cost... Actually, they do cost less. 70 wood and rather than 100 food. So going for mass fishing boats is not a half bad idea. They play this like you're sort of like China with bow cav. Yep. Handful of longbow being pulling a few.
Yes.
You could go with Advanced Arsenal to get some additional research. There is some upgrades for the longbows there. Loads of wood is loads of wood is nice against this Baja revolt, unless they decide to go for the Trying Sena card. Let's see. Not sure what card he's gone for. I do hear a handful of these Irish Brigadiers are now getting hit. Can't say what cards he has gotten. Sort of forgot what he's gotten. Oh, you can actually go for a trade Monopoly victory of a card. Interesting. You could actually try forcing that. He does have most of the trading posts on the map, so you could potentially go for this in order to force his opponent to attack him. Because right now the British player is being ultra defensive. If he goes for this card, he can put the countdown on his opponent. Hacienda doesn't work as shrines to go back to Mexico. Like age 4, got it. And now you have, looks like the air balloon flying about. There it is, hot air balloon. Bad boys, what are you going to do if the outlaws come for you? Seriously? Saloon now trains US outlaws, which are trained much faster. Interesting. And the blue goes down. Wait, is that 108 population card? Delivers 36 filibusters. Oh, there he goes. It went back to normal. And now he's in Imperial Age. Or not Imperial Age, Industrial Age. Wrong game. And now he's immediately going for the Wild West and refreshing beverages to make it. He's going to immediately upgrade his outlaws, and that's what his current outstanding arm, which is good. He may want to go for cantinas as soon as he can. And also going for more, I'll be greedy going for factory wagons as well. He can squeeze out one more villager. Cathedral not going on up, needs some holy intervention. Or else he gets some holiness measured by his opponent. Though I suppose these are longbows, which make it more porcupine-ish than full of holes. Peacemakers, so he's going for a large number of outlaw research now. Of course, see a bit of fire there. Longbows making an advance. He has a good number of musketeers in the field, which will be countered by those units. And there, these guys are heavily stacked up. He's going to go for the demolition charges. He's going for a massive explosion. He has a good chunk of them as well. He's going to lose most of those outlaws there. Granted, not such population efficient. Also, a number of villagers being pulled on out as well. Looks like most of the longbows are going down. Got the villagers now engaging the Guertos, Walkerios. And looks like he does not. Well, I don't even know what these are. It's talking about the outlaw units. I guess he has fought against mass outlaw before. Let's get a number there. Does get his fortress page up going, so let's get some tomahawks, which will be countered by the skirmisher bandidos. And I was explaining that they're a renegade or outlaw skirmisher unit, in which looks like the British players probably just going to be backing out of the game relatively soon. But he does have a good amount of economy when it comes to his fishing boats. Yeah, the Mohawks were definitely a bad idea.
Ready.
Oh, that was a big explosion. Now there's Hussars, exactly what he needs to engage these bandidos. Of course, they are pretty highly upgraded. They're doing 35 damage. And they're here in good numbers, so they're able to take on those Hussars in small numbers. Baron Falcon has been put on field, which is not going to be useful. It's over. Yep. And they only get times 75% against heavy cap or cavalry, so that's not a whole lot. Looks like he's not prepared for these outlaws. Nobody really expects outlaws in most situations. And those are just going to try to rest the game, so I'm just going to fast forward the rest of the game. Oh, ambushes now. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.